I've been hammering on about meditation for the last few weeks, and I'm going to continue hammering on about it because it's rocket fuel in terms of bringing you to where you want to go in life. But I need to explain, or at least some people think I need to explain, a little bit about the psychological science behind what meditation actually does for you. I made the point a few weeks ago that we are hardwired to fear even small change in our lives, even though we might know that that small change would work wonders for us. After our mind closes down at 11 or 12 years of age, after we stop learning anything of value in our lives, after we stop taking psychological snapshots that influence and dictate our behaviour, all our thoughts keep travelling down the one road every day. I mention to people very often that the average normal mind has, on average, randomly 50,000 thoughts spinning through the head every day. But those 50,000 thoughts are not random. They arise randomly, but they're not random. They come from our subconscious mind. They come from our stored knowledge, our snapshot learning, and they distort our view of reality. If we just keep letting that happen, our mental traffic keeps just wandering down at high speed, unfortunately, down a large motorway in our brains that is actually hardwired into the physical structure of our brains. The point is that, as I often quote to people, between the ages of 0 and 6, we actually suffer a major loss in terms of the extent to which 50% of our neural pathways die during those early formative years through lack of use. Conversely, even as an adult, if you start using your mind in a different way, you start building new neural pathways and expanding pre-existing neural pathways. Research recently has proven that if I keep using a particular neural pathway that I hadn't been using before, that neural pathway will expand in terms of its diameter by up to 1000%. And the insulation around it, the myelin sheath around it that enables the traffic go even faster, will actually become thicker and thicker, insulating the neural connection even more, so that more traffic can flow down it more freely. Your traffic is flowing freely down a motorway at the moment that is in fact a dead end. You keep, by virtue of your thoughts, wandering down an alley and mugging yourself. But meditation redirects your traffic. Meditation sends your mental traffic off down another pathway that at the moment is like an overgrown grass track out in the countryside because it is not a well-travelled road. But travel it daily. Travel it intensively, and intensively I mean every day. I don't mean that you have to beat yourself into meditating for an hour every day. 5 or 10 minutes will do. Travel that pathway intensively, and the research shows that that pathway will expand. Not really gradually, we're talking about over a fairly short period of time, to the point where it will be an 8-laned highway, beautifully paved, to enable your mental traffic free flow down that highway without any impediment at all. Conversely, the traffic that has been flowing down the dead end, because you've redirected your traffic, will mean that that motorway that used to lead to a dead end will end up being a little travelled grass-covered track. The point I'm making is really, really clear and simple. If you meditate daily, you redirect the traffic in your brain. You literally rewire your brain, and on the basis of a mountain of psychological research, you change the structure of your brain. You change the way you actually operate, and you become a real operator, rather than somebody that, as I said, has been mugging yourself all of your adult life without even thinking about it. The choice is yours, the evidence is there, the results are within your grasp. It's up to you.